Flew down to Los Angeles last night to visit my good friend, Catherine McCord. Catherine and I connected a few years ago at a food blogging conference, and we've been friends ever since. She has a couple of cookbooks, she's on the Food Network, and she's a mom of 3. She does it all, and always with the warmest smile on her face. So if you follow Catherine on Instagram, you might know her for her gorgeous kid lunchbox photos and her incredible snack boards. I asked Catherine to show me how to put one of those snack boards together using some grain-free snack ingredients. So I've got groceries, let's head inside and get started. Some of my closest friends have come from connecting online through our businesses and passions. The problem? They're located all around the country. They're actors, authors, business owners, activists, chefs, artists, speakers, and musicians. But the two things they all have in common, they're my friends, and food is their vehicle for gathering their loved ones. Social media, it opens us to a world of new people. And even though there's miles between us, a comforting meal with a soul-filling chat can feed our friendship in no time. So I'm jumping on planes and showing up in their kitchens because cooking is always more fun with friends.
Hi,
I come bearing gifts and groceries.
what are the gifts?
Well, we'll see when we get inside. Let's go to the kitchen.
This is the fun part. Now I am happy. Now I'm really happy.
Ooh, you already got out a bunch of your stuff.
Yeah, so I got everything out because basically I was like fridge foraging. I was like, this is the best way. When you make like a big wood board like this, the best thing to do is like get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, like a lot of like leftover stuff.
I can't wait for you to show me how, because anytime I do them, I feel like they look like really sparse and not enough variety. And you know what my problem is? As a kid, I didn't like my food touching, and so when I make these, I keep it all apart. And I think the trick with yours is it's just like,
oh no,
it's
you
like
gotta,
puzzle piece
you gotta
together.
get over that. It's like no picky eaters allowed. There's like a little of everything, but believe me, you want it touched.
All right, so I got a couple things.
Yeah.
First though, I brought you a little something. So my friends from the South have taught me
Wait,
about
opening
hostess
this?
gifts. Yeah, you can open it.
I love it.
And I'm like, you're from the South, so maybe you'd
This is
appreciate
really
it as well.
for me?
But it's for you.
Oh, I thought it was
It's
like,
for you.
Oh my God, this is, well, considering the fact that my son is like my little cheese forager.
Yeah.
I mean, any kind of cheese, he will freak. This isn't a gift, this is like a gift.
This is a gift. So,
What
okay,
are
I
these?
noticed that on your boards you always have like pretty bowls with stuff.
Oh my God, these are
And
amazing.
so I thought that we could use them, and because I noticed that's what gives your boards height. I think that's my other problem is I just
love
throw
this.
it all on there, and I think you like use
Yeah,
bowls.
you have to
and
have
I'm
like-
learning.
Well, that's the touching. That's the touching.
Yeah.
That some people are like, I don't want that to touch that. So I do a little bit of bowl situation.
Right.
These are so
Well, and for
gorgeous.
dips and things like that,
Look at
right?
the color.
So,
Oh, I love
And then
this.
lastly, because I have gotten one of your one potato boxes, and I know that you agree that fresh cookies.
What?
So we put some cookies, and maybe we can throw a
yay.
few on the.
Maybe, definitely. We're definitely
We can throw a
doing
few
that.
on the tray. They're cowboy cookies from the new book, Eat What You Love. So
Oh my
they're-
God, I'm so excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited more for the book.
Okay.
I got a sneak
Yes,
peek at
you
it.
did. All right.
Oh my God,
so
is it cheating if I eat
I
one
knew
right
you
now?
would have a ton of produce, so I went and
Yes.
got just some like snacks that are grain-free and paleo-friendly. I want you to teach me.
I'm
and then
so excited.
I'm like, you teach me how to build the board, and then if you have any questions about the food.
Yeah, so like
will.
let's the fruits and vegetables are sort of the easy one.
But you cut things in pretty ways that I don't know how to
No,
do.
I know, it's fun.
I'm like, yeah, you say they're easy, but you make like the way you cut a passion fruit or a fig, or like you like your avocado roses. Like, I don't know. You make them look Pinterest worthy.
Really?
I make them look like,
Thanks, dude.
I tried to make it Pinterest worthy.
Well,
but
no,
I failed.
But I think, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very visual person
I
in
know.
general. So, like, and
I love
even
it.
that's the way that I learn. So, I always feel like with our family, with kids, with people,
Yeah.
if something is visually interesting, it looks that much more like
Totally, that they're willing to
delectable.
try it.
So
I agree, and that's why I think
love
your
this.
kids eat such incredible food. Like
They're
anytime you show what they're
cute.
eating, I'm just like, how did you get them to do that?
But it's really leading. I mean, it's them. I mean, they're
Yeah.
pretty amazing that
But they've
they
been
sort of
exposed
lead
to
the
a lot, which I think is so huge. 'cause
They
you've
lead the
been-
charge.
You've been exposing them to stuff from a young age, which I love.
So, you know, well, this was, and that's one of the reasons that I started doing these boards was that we have 5 people in our house.
Yeah.
There's always so many friends over. I feel like I'm feeding like You know, I always say when you have kids, 21 meals a week plus snacks.
Okay, so while you start cutting fruit, I'm gonna mix up a batch of some dairy-free ranch because I know you said you had cucumbers and we
Wait,
could
so
do like some
I want to hear,
carrots.
like, tell me about this.
Okay, so I missed ranch dressing when I had to cut out dairy, and usually it has like either, you know, buttermilk in it or sour cream or whatever it is, and so I started mixing together an avocado mayonnaise, which I make it at home when I can, but this is a good brand if not. I love that they use a good oil in it, and it's not
So this brand, do you find that can you have most of their products?
everything. Because so it's Primal Kitchen, so it's like all paleo friendly, which is really nice.
Like, and what I love also about this ranch dip, talk about like, this is like super kid friendly.
Yes. Have you seen this, by the way? They reformulated with no boredom. I don't know if you guys are sensitive to boredom, but...
We're not. Why don't we talk about that for a second? So, no, explain that to me.
Well, so, I mean, it's such a minimal amount, but it can cause, like, for Ryan, my husband, can't eat it. And it, like, even in a small amount, he gets, like, really, really bloated. So it's just hard for people to digest.
So this bowl is a little too tall. I'm going to go get a...
Okay.
I'm going to get...
Teach me.
101.
I grabbed that, but teach me. This is great.
I know.
See?
I'm
learning.
This is what... This is
Okay,
the fun
so
stuff.
for the ranch, just so you know, which I'll leave you with the recipe, but it's just coconut milk and mayonnaise, and then fresh dill, fresh parsley, and I usually use chives, but they didn't have them for some reason. I guess
Who has chives in their garden?
Who? Of course you do.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sort of cheating because we just planted the garden this weekend. So I have every herb back there, but
I have chives in mine too, and watch out, they like go nuts.
Well, you chop away. I'm gonna go get. I have garlic
just
chives.
get me some. That would be great.
I'm mentioning I have passion
Yes.
fruits. So our garden we grow passion fruits.
I mean, you always have the best fruit trees.
We're
love
about
it.
to plant some
Okay,
more.
do you know I've never had a passion fruit in my life?
Really? Oh my God, I'm about to. Oh my God, we have to like.
They're so pretty. They kind of scare me. Like the
Why?
texture. I'm a texture weirdo.
Oh
and
my God, you're
like
gonna
the crunchiness and the sliminess and I don't know.
I'm about
to try it. Though. Talk about
yes,
kids
you
being
are.
picky, no wonder.
Yes, you are.
I'm like,
no, I get that, but if you even, oh my God, on top of yogurt, in a smoothie,
they're beautiful.
Oh my God, they're really like. I think the best part is like they're super tropical. Okay.
Okay, so I just like
Danielle Walker about to. Okay, let's do it.
Do I just eat the whole thing?
Yes, I don't want to be gross, but you like can stick your tongue. Or should we do a spoon?
I'm like, wait, do I eat the outside?
No.
Okay, see, this is
I was like, I just stick my tongue in there, but I think it's probably more appropriate.
So you don't eat the outside, the like pretty. Oh. Okay, but the seeds are really crunchy. That's like.
Am I eking you out?
Pomegranate seeds kind of bug me too. Like I love the flavor, but I don't like that crunch to.
This is like, we're like 5-year-olds and we have like sensory issues.
I know, I'm talking about I can't let things touch.
I don't know, but the flavor
it's so
for
good
me.
though. The flavor is so good.
Okay, so next time I give this to you, I'm putting it in a smoothie for you.
Okay.
So then like with the dip, we want to always make sure that we have like beautiful, like easy vegetables. So I'll cut these. I like to cut things in different sort of shapes.
Yeah.
Because I think it's fun. I think visually it's more interesting and exciting to have different shapes. And it just makes it, more fun for dipping. So I'll do some sticks.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do some circles. And then I try to get like a lot of color. I think that colors, so I made some watermelon balls and I have some over here. Oh, and I've got green beans. Like, can I try some of the dip with a green bean? See, this is like.
It technically needs it. I need to actually taste it too and see how we're doing
Oh my
with
God.
the flavor, but.
That is bonkers. You don't even taste the coconut.
I know, that's the point.
I want to make an avocado road. Okay, so I cut the avocado in half. I take the avocado and then I take my little spoon and I go around it. So you want to do this as close as possible because you're trying to get like all of it out, and you only hope that nothing's bruised on the other side. But even if it is bruised, like see how that's good? But that's just just scrape that off, no big deal. All right, so you just want to like smooth the top, and then it's all about your thin knife and like really thin slices.
Are you going all the way through?
Yep, you go all the way through lengthwise. Okay, and just keep going around. I don't know what you can see or not see here.
I can see, so that's
and my kids, like, if I take like the 2 minutes to do this, they're like, it's almost like they don't want to eat it.
Yeah, it's so special. I've literally never ever tried. I'm also not good at piping cakes and stuff. So
Yeah, I get it. I like I'm then growing into the like origami of food.
I totally get it now.
So you
I'm
just
like, I see it.
You just slide it, and then I like to, let's see, so just keep sliding it. And you want those little pieces. But you want to keep them like, you just keep sliding. There we go. Okay. And then just keep fanning.
Now, do you do anything, like do you rub lemon juice or anything on it so it doesn't turn brown?
Exactly.
After you roll it.
Yep. After it's all out, I'm probably going a little too far.
And then, a little lemon juice
yeah, we'll just grab a lemon. And so then I just go around. Oops. Let's see, and just twirl and twirl. And this is like a really fun, this is even for little kids, like this is like play.
My kids would love this.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it takes a little bit of, but I feel like even for you, like on your, it's a first go kind of, yeah, like, and then you just twirl.
I mean, Asher doesn't like avocado, but I feel like I could get him to eat it if he ate. Now, he loved it when he was a kid, and then all of a sudden he just,
you know what though, that stuff changed. You know what I mean?
He'll get back to it at some point.
Totally.
He'll get back to it. I just, like, he would devour them when he was little.
So you just take your knife
so pretty. So then, I'm gonna ask a real question because it looks gorgeous, but how would kids eat that?
My kids just go.
They just
they just go right into it.
Okay.
But no, they'll sometimes they'll take a fork. They'll even take like one of the crackers.
Yeah.
And they'll like lay some on it. Let me get a lemon.
Yep.
This is the beauty of living in California, I will say, because sometimes I'll have stuff and people are like, where did you get that?
I know.
So this is it's a pink lemon.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little past. It's usually a little bit brighter.
You and your produce knowledge. I just don't. There's things that I see you grab at the farmers market in your like weekly farmers market hauls that I'm like, I just would never. But you guys get a lot, I think, down here even more than we do up in Northern California.
I definitely think. I mean, with slightly warmer weather, and then I just put like a little bit of salt on it, just because. As we said, salt makes everything better.
Will you squeeze like a teaspoon or so? Yeah. I mean, not even a teaspoon, like a quarter teaspoon into that.
It just, and lemon juice is so great. It just
brightens everything.
Yep.
So what should we put ranch in?
Let's do
a little one.
What do you think about doing that little one right there?
That one, that's fine.
Yeah, I like that. Look at you on the money there.
Master pourer. No drips. No drips. All right, this is for you guys. You can put it in a jar. And
okay.
Chloe can drink it.
Why, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna put some grapes on here. And I just like to when I'm doing it, like just wrapping things around each other.
You know us in our cookbook, like food styling. Like I gotta have a little fennel, or not fennel friend, a little dill.
Oh, always. And especially when you're photographing things, and this is like, I always think you could put even, I mean,
if you're gonna make something like this, you have to photograph.
So like if you photograph something white, it is not gonna, you won't see it.
No.
So if you have the,
and there's
the dill or something like the garlic chives, exactly, and it sort of sets it off.
Yeah.
You know when you have people come over and you're like, what am I gonna make that's gonna make everybody happy? Because everyone like we were talking about, everyone eats in different ways.
Yeah.
That's what I love about these is like, everyone
I'm having anxiety about where to put them.
Oh, well, do a little grouping here and then do a little grouping there.
I'm like, I don't want to make it. I don't want to make the wrong decision.
There is no wrong decision. I even have, do you want to, you know what would be fun? Why don't you open the red watermelon?
Really
yeah, I agree. Whoa, I like this one. Wow. So wait, what do you, let's talk about your kids. What do they eat?
Which size?
No, whatever you like.
Okay.
What do your kids love for breakfast? What is their
breakfast?
Yeah, what's their go-to?
Currently, I've been making them these.
Why do we laugh every time we laugh?
Sorry. I've been making them these breakfast sausages that I hide chicken liver in. And it's like, I know, that's why I laughed, because I knew you would do that. Because I do that, but I want them to have
well, let's talk, iron?
Well, iron, and it just has so many other, essential nutrients in it.
That's funny you said that, because I shouldn't even admit this, but
I don't like liver, but.
My son is a vegetarian.
Right.
Since he was 6, and we went to the doctor the other day, and he was low on iron.
Was he? So what'd they say to get? Just more leafy greens? Or?
Every morning, he gets his choice.
Yeah.
I was like, you can eat a handful of spinach or kale, or you can put it in your smoothie.
Yeah, right.
He's like, fine.
Right, that's easy.
Great.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
That's easy.
I'm gonna put those right next to the dip, because you like those next to, and those ones you can eat on their own.
And then I also got some crackers, because we like these, and they're salty, and they're great.
Okay,
we have a lot.
Brown next to brown.
Nope. Okay, see?
Am I totally OCD?
No, I want to learn. Because yours look beautiful and mine don't, so where would you put them?
There.
Okay.
For Danielle, you're like, what did I do? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
Okay.
So this is beef jerky,
Yes.
beef thins. So
Okay.
I'm like Chloe and I love beef jerky, but there's so much that has
Junk in it.
sugar.
This
and
is incredible. Did you look at the ingredients? There's
No.
like nothing. So the new Primal is one of my like favorite brands.
I don't think I've ever even seen
I bought this
them.
because it's just beef, coconut aminos, garlic powder, onions powder, and sea salt. That's it.
I mean,
And I bought these because they're like, if you can't have crackers, because this stuff does have some starches and nuts in it. And I was like, if you just want something that's crunchy and salty and you can't do crackers or chips, like that's a really great option.
this is a great one for traveling.
Yes, I eat like a bag of that on a plane every time I go anywhere. They're figgy pops. They're like fig and date rolled in like in cocoa powder and coconut and stuff.
Yes,
So I
they
thought-
are. Yum.
So do you like put treats at the outside of the board or the inside
No,
of the board?
I just put it up because these are like, but to me, this is like a treat.
Those don't look very pretty. They're a little on
What do
the...
you, no, I love it.
I mean, I do still buy some of that dye-free, like natural candy at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
But freeze-dried berries is like candy.
Freeze-dried strawberries and
So
freeze-dried
good.
mango, freeze-dried blueberries.
All of it.
And I like to do carrots of different colors. So again, like when you're shopping and for to make a board,
Yeah.
anything that you can find that's like bright,
Yeah.
really pops, it just makes it that much more fun, visually. So thinking about shapes and colors and textures and just all of that, and like just go crazy.
Yeah, like even you have different color raspberries. You have the red and then you have
the golden raspberries.
which they're so delicious.
They're so pretty.
I just keep eating over here.
That's the point. That
it's
is
gonna
the
make it on the
point.
board.
I got this.
What would you do with prosciutto? Like roll it?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I think prosciutto, like, I'm always smelling my knife. I'm like, I just want to make sure
That you didn't, because I just cut
garlic.
salami with it.
Yeah, exactly. Stick it.
Stick it. That's nice. That's easy because this stuff is greasy too.
Yeah, it makes it really fun. And I try to put all the meats sort of in a. Yeah, you put it maybe over here or here.
Do you see how nervous I am about this?
No, don't be. This
I don't
is
want to
like
mess up your beautiful.
There is no such thing.
Well, now I know how, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I expect to see a board out of you very soon. Yeah, you heard it. That's
Just
right.
wait, my next cookbook will be
Board.
board.
Board 101.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine trying to come up with like 150 boards?
I've been asked to do it before.
Have you really?
Yeah, but that was the reason when you were coming over today. I thought like for my kids, like we've been trying to do. It's not been as successful as I thought.
Yeah.
But we've been trying to do gluten-free.
I know, I
for the
saw
past
that. You
year.
went to Trader Joe's and went and got a bunch of gluten-free stuff.
I did. I think it's harder than you know
think-
better than anyone.
Well, here's the problem that I find, and because you know real foods, the biggest issue with a lot of the gluten-free stuff is that it's filled with junk.
That's what it's like being a vegan.
Yeah.
It's like when you're a vegan and you try to do like the processed packaged foods.
Oh, it's just all terrible for you.
It's all soy.
Right. So I know, and that's the biggest problem because anything that's going to like really market that it's gluten-free on the front usually has it has a bunch of stuff in it.
So then, like, what do you like? Give me
the real foods is, but then like these types of brands, these smaller brands, Thrive Market I think is a great place to find gluten-free stuff because the majority of the stuff they carry is really good and like nutritious and high quality. Yeah. But so many of those big companies have been jumping on the gluten-free bandwagon lately, and they've just been throwing stuff in there that I'm just like. Some of the
sugar fillers,
so
like
much
what
sugar
else?
and xanthan gum
And it's stuff that most people who are grain-free probably can't or shouldn't have.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah. So I mean, it's almost easier for me to be grain-free because I just can't eat a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen these.
Oh, these are at Trader Joe's yumminess. They're sesame honey almonds.
Ooh. That looks good.
Yep.
Those are going on there.
Oh my God, that's like dessert.
Yeah,
but that's good. I mean, it's like, especially, again, back to like when you travel.
Right.
It's good to have something like this because they grain-free, but you also get like the double protein, calcium from the sesame seeds.
Yep.
Dang it, that's good. And then you like, see, this is what I mean. We even, when you're building it, you're like, I will start picking now. Stop myself. Okay, so I'm gonna put a few of those.
Okay.
Nuts are your friend. Am I allowed to add this? Can I do a few dye-free M&Ms?
Do it. I actually looked for them at the store and I couldn't find them.
Really? Oh, I love this. These are like I mean, again, I believe that there's a lot of health issues come from giving kids, like kids are marketed so much dye. Just Gatorade and all that.
Awful.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh.
No bueno. Dried papaya.
I just tasted that. Yummy.
Yeah, so these are like dried papaya. So like a little,
this.
I mean, like I know we're just still
much.
going. We're still going.
Hey,
but that's what I
I'm
mean
kinda
about.
stopped. I'm like letting you fill in the cracks now. So I'm like,
Danielle's like, I'm exhausted.
no, I'm like, we're getting out to the edge. What do we do?
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
like
I'm seeing some of.
that's when you hit your pantry and you're like, oh yeah, I need.
Seeing some personality traits in me coming out with this board.
It's the OCD.
I'm
telling you.
I didn't know we're around.
I'm telling you, it really starts to hit. We're almost. I need one more thing.
What do we need?
One more thing right there, and then I'm feeling really satisfied. How about maybe I'll just put some more Asian pear next to
That's
it.
great.
All right, just try to get it all in there. That's
great.
perfect, and I'll just cut a little bit more.
And I feel like this would be kind of nice because it's like, here you go.
Yeah, like everything is like right
Everything you
here.
need.
Everything right there. I mean, exactly. You'd be like, here, forage for yourself. I'm going to have a glass of wine by myself in the back. See you later. But no, it is everything. Thank you so much for
so pretty.
for inspiring. Like I love it. We get home baked cookies. We get fruit, vegetable, protein. Like
everything.
No one is going to feel deprived from
Not
this
at
board.
all. And it's grain free.
Right.
It's a Weelicious Against All Grain board.
Thanks, lady.
Well, should we snack?
Let's
should
do
we
it.
sit? Can we carry it? Probably easier if you.
I'm not going to go in the dining room.
Okay, but we have to document for
Yes,
Instagram,
of course.
obviously.
You got to get all the best moments.
And we're not going to even make a dent on this. Your kids are going to have to
Oh.
demolish it when we get back. So thanks for opening up my board world and my passion fruit world. Cheers.
Come over to my vine anytime you want.
I will. Okay, so what do you do without a spoon?
You just hope you're.